Hey, Mr. Kolchak, how did you get around there?
Not around there, I'm around here.
Mr. Kolchak! Rakshasa.
Well, am I glad to see you guys.
I bet you are.
Okay, Kolchak. Let's have it one more time.
Okay, this will be the fifth one more time.
Oh? You got nothing better to do, have you?
You kidding?
Now, you and Harry climbed over this fence, right?
I went over, Harry stayed outside.
Why?
What?
Why did Harry stay outside?
He was an old man. His fence climbing days are over.
Maybe he's afraid of you.
Maybe you ought to have your marbles examined.
Oh, boy. I love a wise guy.
Okay, keep going, Kolchak.
Well, let's see. I dropped down over the fence. He was back there. I moved out a little and took a couple pictures. And then I heard him scream.
What's going on here?
Police business, that's what.
Are you up to it again, Prodman? Weren't you reprimanded for getting a little rough a few years ago?
Oh, me?
You all right, Carl?
He was just giving testimony. Tell him, Kolchak.
No, that's right, Tony. No, just like the officer says.
I'm surprised at you guys. Surprised and very disappointed.
Am I out, Tony?
Yes, you're out. Now, let's see here. You are Prodman? Now, you're a new face around here. What's your name?
Come on.
What's your name?
Thomas.
Thomas. Thank you very much.
Reading between the lines of all the police hassling, their message came through. Poor Harry had died of natural causes and then been stripped of his flesh by rats. That theory had been passable in the case of Buck Feynman, specious in the case of the Goldsteins, and now in the case of Harry Starman, just too hard to swallow. After all, I had been there. I knew that Harry had been devoured in the short time it takes me to click off a couple of snapshots.
Mr. Grievous! Frank, you remember me, Carl Kolchak, INS? INS, you fumigated our offices last January for roaches.
Oh, yes, I remember you. You still leaving those half-eaten donuts and bagel crumbs all over your desk? Ain't much any exterminator can do for you. You keep up that kind of behavior.
I don't eat bagels. Vincenzo eats
Oh,
bagels.
yes, you did. Listen, is there something I can do to help you? Quickly, I don't even have time to break for lunch.
Yeah, okay, now, your typical urban rat. How long does it take a pack of them to destroy a good-sized carcass of beef?
Oh, I've worked in some of your big packing houses.
Yeah.
Sometimes a pack of brown rats will strip a whole beef carcass in 12 minutes flat.
12 minutes.
Oh, and then again, sometimes the joke's on them. They get caught in the grinding machinery.
Listen, you're getting spray all over your sandwich. That poison?
Well, what difference does it make? It's all loaded with chemicals and preservatives anyway.
12 minutes for a steer, huh? How about 1 minute for a human-sized carcass?
Oh, if they're deprived of their normal food, they can do wonders. But 1 minute? I think you're getting into the piranha category. It just don't seem feasible.
Thank you. And bon appetit.
There you go, Sahib. Magum bak.
Magum.
Bak.
What is it?
Beef curry.
Beef curry. Well, yes, it looks like curry, but I don't see much beef. Well, it's not bad.
Wait till it starts doing the flaming sword dance in your colon.
Shalom. Sit down. You get many customers in here?
Are you kidding? In this neighborhood, if it's not chicken soup and matzo balls, forget it.
That's what I heard. That's strange, him opening a place like this.
It's crazy. But he's like that. Let me tell you something. I saw him talking to one of these old neighborhood guys, right? You know what he asks? He asks, does the old guy ever see any of his friends or relatives hanging around at night? Well, the old guy tells him all his friends and relatives are dead. So do you know what the boss says? The boss says it doesn't make any difference if they're dead or not. Does he see them? Now, that's crazy, right?
Is he at home?
He's never home. If you saw where he lived, you wouldn't ask why.
Do you ever hear your boss talk about something like a rakusha, rakaka, raka, something?
Uh-uh. The only thing he's ever talked to me about is to wash my hands before I serve the food to people.
That's considerate.
Why? Why all the questions?
Well, I've only got one more, really. Where's the bathroom?
The curry's getting to you already, huh? It's out back, Sahib.
Out back.